This case is about a Child Status Protection Act. This girl is 30 years old now and came into the US as a tourist and filed for adjustment. Now, how does that whole thing work? Well, the parents got the green card almost a decade ago, but she aged out back then. The consulate denied her because she aged out. The CSPA law couldn't give her the green card because she was too old. And then in 2023, a memo came out that allowed her to be able to use the new Child Status Protection Act to freeze her age to bring it under 21. We filed the case in 2024, and just last week, the case got approved without an interview, without a request for evidence. And I want to walk you through some of the details of it so you could kind of quickly compare. Now, we all know that the CSPA law, the new one that's been implemented in 2022 and 2023, has now been revoked in 2025. And so you can no longer do this unless you have some extraordinary reason, which is getting harder and harder to come by. But nonetheless, this family was able to do it. And I just kind of want to walk you through the timeline, right? So they filed their EB-5 investment case in 2015 of February. It was approved 2017 of February. It took 2 years to adjudicate their investment. The child was born in 1997, so 29, 30 years old now. They paid for all the NVC fees in 2020, but in 2022, when she went to the interview, she got denied because she aged out. So 2022, right? She was already like 23 years old at that time, right? Or no, more than that. She was 25 years old at the time. So sorry, CSPA, even if we shrink it back down, you're still over 21. Game over. The child left the United States before. She was studying on an F1 international student visa, left the US. In 2024, came back to the US as a tourist. In July of 2024, we filed the CSPA adjustment of status following to join her parents' green card, which they got almost a decade ago. Once that was filed, the combo card was approved in March of 2025. And last week, June 2026, the green card was mailed to her. The old law didn't allow her to use a different schedule for the priority date. The new law allowed it. The new memo, not law, but the new memo by USCIS allowed it. And that created this opening from 2023 all the way until 2025, where we were able to file hundreds of cases to preserve their status, because all of these EB-5 investors, all of their children who aged out because the EB-5 just took too long. You know, most of these investors wanted the green cards for their children. They don't really want the green card for themselves, but to give their children a better future. Their children were a teenager when they did the investment. By the time everything got approved and they got the green card, went to the interview, it was already too late. They're already 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And now it seems like, okay, the parents got the green card, but they don't even want to be here, and the children have to be back. So it became this awkward situation where parents are here with the green card, filing re-entry permits, going back to Asia to be with their kids, and the kids can't come to the US because the parents already got the green card, but the kids can't get the green card. So it's just this big mess. And what makes it more important now is the fact that the kid came as a tourist visa to apply for adjustment of status. And this new memo makes that much more difficult, right? And so if somebody wanted to do that now, it would be even more difficult compared to back then, you know? So they got that golden opportunity to do it. They grabbed it, and then now they got the green card, right? That's what the parents wanted back in 2015. Now this, you know, almost 10 plus years later. The takeaway from this is just like, you never know what memo is gonna be super important. You don't know what immigration policy, world affairs is going to affect the process, right? But as long as you're like paying attention, and when there is an opening and you do it well, it might take 2 years. We didn't expect it to take 2 years. We were hoping it will take like a year. Still, like, I'm just so happy the clients got it. This was Amy's team in China. They worked really hard on it, and we just want to celebrate with everyone. If you guys have any questions about CSPA, about anything immigration related. Now, again, we don't do asylum cases, we don't do removal defense, but these are the things that we kind of focus on. Feel free to give us a call, schedule a consultation. We would love to help you. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.